Oh well. I've been cutting now for not long, probably about a half an hour. Really, seems like a half hour anyway. But seeing, like I said earlier, that my back is shot, I am beat from leaning over with the saw, cutting all that stuff. And not so much me personally, it's more the back. I mean, it's killing me at this point. So I'm going to take a break, because now I still have to finish these. If I can't prop them and cut them, or get them across something to cut them, I cut half, so I roll them over and I cut the other half, because it's not worth your chain hitting the dirt and having to sharpen it, because you only get so many sharpens before you got to buy a new chain. Now luckily I got about 5 or 6 chains in the back, so I don't have to worry about it too much, but still, I don't have to take out the time to change it or sharpen it. So anyway, I still have to cut that up, and that goes up into the woods there for a ways. Where the hell is it? Not too bad. What is it? Maybe 20 feet long or so. But that's where we're at there. So, I figure try to get these all cut up. I'll cut that in half. And then if I can get it over the fence, I'll split it over there. And worry about it over on that side. Now, the other thing I can do, it'll take me a little while, but it's not going to put any strain on my back, is that I can get the tractor through the gate that I just put up, and I can drive down there around that bush and around that pile, because I actually put a retaining wall up already over there, made of logs actually. But if I come over to here, I can level this out, and I can just drive up here and throw them in the bucket and then drive them around. Now it'll take me about a half an hour, maybe a little bit longer, to do that, but it will be easier on my back. Or, oh guys, here I am, still over here. As you can see, though, it's pretty well cleaned up. I still have to cut that in half. I gotta cut this piece up. Believe it or not, that is so rotten, I don't even know if it's worth cutting and burning. I'm telling you, it's hollow all the way through. It may weigh 10 pounds. So I may just leave it back here for the bugs to hibernate for the winter. Still thinking about it, I don't know. So now I gotta cut these up. I was hoping the wife would be over here by now to give me a hand. She helps out quite a bit. And what little she can do for me is a big help. However, she says to me, babe, I gotta go rake a couple of leaves around one of the shacks. We call it the Sturbridge house. It's an old shack that's in here. It's about a 12 by 15 or so. And it's got to be 100 years old. But it's in pretty decent shape. It's good for, keeping some things in, even though it's still cold. It keeps it from the rain and the snow and all that kind of crap. But anyway, she wanted to rake a little bit around it. So I said, well, instead of raking it, let me get out the leaf blower. So I get the leaf blower out. I said, okay, take a few seconds, I said. She said, okay, I just want to take care of this. I said, what, do you want me to strap this on your back, or do you want to just, carry it along with you for a minute? She said, no, she put it on my back. So we strapped it on her back. Well, that's about an hour ago. She's blowing the whole freaking yard. Now, the yard, on the other side of this fence, that's lawn, and you can see some of the leaves piled up back there already. It's a little over an acre and a third. Well, an acre and 3/4 rather. It's close to 2 acres of lawn and things out there. She's doing the whole damn thing. You know, come on, what happened with just around the house? Usually what I do is I just run over it with the tractor, with the lawnmower attachment, you know, cutting the lawn, and I just mulch it right in, and I never have a problem with it. But for some reason, she got that snow, leaf blower on her back, and she's going nuts. Maybe she just likes the vibration. Gas operated. I'll have to think about that. So anyway, I was kind of hoping she'd get her ass over here, because she's not going to hear me, nor does she look every now and then to see if I'm over here. She goes off in a land of her own sometimes when she's starting to do something. So, and like I say, what little she does do for me, it helps a lot. So I may take a break and wait until she runs out of gas, because that's when she'll come over here. So, and that should be soon. So, and then I'll get that piece cut up and start loading all that into the bucket. Bring it over there and split it. Split what needs to be split. A lot of this I'll just burn as is. But when I start getting to some of the bigger pieces, you know, like 5-6 inches, I'll split it. And all that's going to have to be split. Now there she is over there. I don't know if you can see her with the orange hat. She finally decided to look. Oh, wonderful. Catch you later, guys. She's taking it off. No, she's gonna come over here with it strapped on. I love her to death. There she goes. My little honey. Yeah, we're both the same age, and we don't mind saying it. We're 65 each, and she'll come out here and work right along with me. And she's gonna go get me a cup of hot chocolate and a quart of water. And don't walk, take the tractor. Yeah, because it's got to be 1,000 yards. I don't know. It's a long ways. I never counted it to be honest. But anyway, she's gonna come back and then she's gonna load up the bucket, which is nice, and I'll have some hot chocolate, and then I'll finish that. And there's that up there I have to do. Like I say, I'll get that another day, because by the time I get this cut up, over the fence, that and all that loaded into the bucket, split, and piled, that's if I get all that done. I'll be shot. And I really don't want to work the wife too hard either. So, yeah, okay. Because if I keep going, she'll keep going. So I have to, sometimes it's a good thing for me to stop so that she will, because I don't want her to overdo it. Anyway, here we are. My breath is coming back. My back is feeling a little bit better. And this is looking better. I don't know if you can see that rope or line, whatever you want. If you're on a boat, you call it a line. But anyway, right here, this line here, it goes up into that rock. Well, this line also goes down. And you really, well, you may be able to see it over in the clearing. There's some white thing, but that's a fence post. I put a corner, 8-foot corner there. And this line goes here and then over to there. And that's where the next fence is going. I think I said it before, if we decide to stay here. We're still thinking about next September booking south. We really don't know yet. But anyway, if we decide to stay and suffer it out here in Connecticut, that's going to be the next fenced area, which is going to be a little bit harder because I'm going to have to start leveling this, and the fence coming back here is going to have to be 6 feet instead of 4 feet, and I'll bring it up. Now, what I may do, so I don't have to have somebody come in and drill out that rock for me for fence posts and try to work around it, I may just bring the line over here, which would be the smart thing to do, between the big tree there, then right through, down yonder to the front, and then across to where the other side of the fence is, which I'm sure you know, or I've showed it enough times. So, all right, my wife's coming back with my my beverage. Yeah, there's my buddy. Yeah, he wants over here with me, but well, like I say, once he gets over here with me, he won't be with me. He'll go poof. His nose takes over. So, anyway, there is my hole. Put it this way, maybe. So, if I lift the camera high enough, you may be able to see the bottom. I don't know. Yeah, I guess so. And eventually, like I say, I'm going to get that either a foundation in down there and pour a floor, or bring in a truck body and support it and bury it, but I would prefer foundation so I can build above it. Never fails. We're going to do something. Something's bound to screw up. So the plug was all fouled out. I was going to clean the filter. Look at this little screwdriver. Never used it before on a screw. Look at that.